Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. I'm just heading down to Willie's restaurant at the moment. We are making a sale of some strawberries from our hydroponic greenhouse, and we've got a few little bits to drop off at the playground as well. Now the reason why I'm selling these is because we desperately need some money, as you can see, and I've got a few things lined up that I would like to get. So what we need to do is see how much money we're going to get first of all, to make sure I've got enough, of course. So here we go with the strawberries. Lovely, nearly £23,000, and we'll head over to the playground and get a little bit more. So what I am going to be buying, I'm going to be buying a subsoiler. We had it in FS22. It's a lovely mod, acts as a plough, and it just makes it that bit more bearable. It's a really nice mod. Just means you can plough up a little bit faster, bit of a wider working width. It's really nice. We also need some money because we need to hire a baler, and we also need to hire a bale loader as well, an automatic bale loader, because I don't fancy picking up all the bales by hand or with the telehandler. So that's what we'll be doing. So we'll get these dropped over to the playground. Unfortunately, no wood beams, but never mind, we can't have it our own way. So yeah, we'll get these dropped off, we'll see how much money we've got, and then we'll go straight to the dealership and get them purchases sorted out. So in hindsight, should have probably have dropped these off at the Grain Elevator Museum, because they do need planks long, and this only need wood beams, but we're here now, so we'll try and remember for next time. Hopefully this is going to get us over about £40,000. If yes, lovely, nearly 50. Okay, that's great. So let's make a purchase now. So it's in the category of ploughs, and it's this one here. It's really nice. Obviously we've got the New Holland now, so we can go for the biggest work and width. That's really nice. Can we change the colour for free? Let's have a look. I guess we should try and get it to match the New Holland. Yeah, lovely. I like that. A free colour change, really nice. Okay, so that is £21,000. There we go. Yep, perfect. That's at the dealership waiting for us. Oh dear. That's at the dealership waiting for us, and when we get there, we'll also have a look at balers as well. Okay, there's our lovely new subsoiler. Looks like an absolute beast. Look at that. Love the colour match as well. Great. So I drove past the farm on the way here, and we dropped off the trailer. Right, let's get into balers. So we always have this this conundrum. What do we go for? We've got some straw to bale up. I'll probably do a grass cut at some point, so we'll have grass. What do we want to go for? We want to go for the bigger size. I mean, we had this one last time. I guess it would be nice to try out a new one, just because why not? So I think we'll go with the class. I think that's what we'll go with this time. Just a little change up. Yeah, we'll leave that as it is. That's going to be a fair old amount, nearly £9,000. I really apologise about my voice as well. I've had this now for 4 or 5 weeks, and I cannot shake it off. This sore throat. I think I'm over it, and then it's back. So I'm trying my best with it for sure. So I think I'm going to have to put this subsoiler on the front so we can get the baler back at the same time. Look at that. That looks like an absolute monster. Wow, that's a tall one. There's definitely going to be some visibility issues there for sure. Yes, nice. Okay, well, we've got 435 horsepower, so we can handle this no problem at all. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll get hooked up. We'll get back to the farm. We've got the straw to bale up. Then we are going to use the subsoiler on that field because it got heavily damaged by hail last time around. We really need to tear that up with this subsoiler, because if not, we're going to have the problems in the ground still with the hail damage. So that's why we're not going to cultivate that this time around. And we do need this subsoiler for our other plot of land, the new plot. I've got a plan with that, but we'll talk about that when the time comes, because we're not quite there yet. So anyway, let's get back and let's do a little bit of baling. Yep, so we've turned on the biggest bale size, so we are getting some massive bales here. We'll try and clear this up as much as we possibly can, because we most definitely need as much produce as we can get. And there you go, look, you can see that hail damage that I was talking about last time around. There's a large patch there, and then there's sort of two really large patches further over the other side which have combined just to make one big massive patch of damage there, which of course is not great. So anyway, let's get all this lot baled up. We're not going to get loads and loads of bales because we are on the bigger size, but that's okay. That means less to pick up. There we go then, as suspected. Not too many bales, but they are a very, very good size either way. So we'll just pick up these tiny little bits here. Lovely. Alright then, so let's get that turned off. We need to unload the bale. Is that going to unload the finished one as well? No. There it goes. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to keep this on hire for now, because we are going to use it on a grass field a little bit later. But for now, that can go over here. Right, let's jump into the telehandler, because we're going to have to clear that really quickly. There's only a few there, so we'll just put them over to the side for now, and then we can test out the subsoiler. We'll see what it's all about. In FS22, it was really, really good, so I'm sure it will be just as good on here as well. Now, I'm not any good with the telehandler by any means whatsoever. However, it is much easier moving these square bales about than it is the round ones for sure. It's much, much easier. So they can just go there for now. That's perfectly fine. So there we go, lovely. Off camera, I did have just a little sort out over here where the trailers and whatnot are parked, just to make it a little bit more tidy until we get our big storage shed in the centre. But it just tidies the place up a little bit. Right, okay, let's get back into the New Holland and let's test this out. Now, I do want to try something first of all. If it does work, I'm not going to do it like this. It's just a test. But I do remember on FS22, someone said that if you attach it to the front and do the subsoiling, the ploughing, it goes really, really fast. So I'm just going to test it out and see exactly what speed you do get with it at the front. But we're not going to do it all like that. So let's see how fast we can go. Okay, 12 miles an hour. Well, I'm pretty sure that is the speed that you get from the back as well. So maybe that is not the case anymore. Let's hook up to the back and we'll see. But even so, 12 miles an hour on this working width is really, really good. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get that with a large plough. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, maybe that got changed. I never actually tested that out myself on FS22, but I just remember it was a comment that someone said. Anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, so straight back up to 12 miles an hour, but that really is perfectly fine. It's such a good mod, it really is, because ploughing, obviously some people will like it, I'm sure, but I'm not that keen on it, so this is a really nice alternative for sure. And for £21,000 for the widest work and width there, 12 metres, is great, it really is. So it will take no time whatsoever to get this field done, and I might be correct on this, I'm not sure, but we may not, because we're technically ploughing, we may not have any weeds come through, and if we don't, that's a nice little bonus as well for sure. So I'll get this finished up, and then we'll move on to the next job. I guess we should probably have a look in the calendar really and see what can be planted. Yeah, not a great deal at the moment. We're a little bit yeah, not at the moment. I mean, we can plant carrots, but unfortunately we just don't have the equipment for that. I wish we did, and that is something we'll do in the future for sure. I am 100% going to do all the new crops, but for now we can't afford it. Something that I do need to mention, I may have mentioned this already, I can't remember, but I will just in case. So the strawberries in the hydroponic greenhouse, I have set them to automatically sell rather than store, purely because they do spawn quite a few, and I don't really want to be selling strawberries sort of every second or third episode. Obviously I know we'll get a lesser price doing it like that, but it's just a little bit of passive income, like the rice saplings. They'll just automatically sell, and we won't have to sell those all the time manually. They'll just automatically go, and we'll see a little bit of money in the bank account. Lovely, that was a really nice, quick, easy job. Very happy with that. As you can see, we have got some field stone about, so I guess in the future we're obviously going to have to sort ourselves out a stone picker, because we've got a lot of stones there, and it's not good. It's not good for the machinery and the tools. It wears them down quicker, which is not ideal whatsoever. So I don't think this is going to fit in this shed. Yeah, most definitely not. So we'll just have to find a spot here. I guess it could just sit next to the shed for now. There we go, lovely. Okay, so I was thinking, I think what we should do now, as obviously we've got two big tractors now, we might as well make use of them both. So what we will do, we'll set the voucher up with both the mowers, and we'll get that onto the field with the debris crusher, and we'll get a worker on that. We'll get the worker cutting the field, and then what we'll do in the meantime, we will head over to the dealer and we'll get ourselves a auto bale loader rented out. As we've got the baler rented and we're going to have a bale loader rented as well, we might as well make an efficient job out of it. We'll get the worker doing the grass cutting, and we'll do the baling and the loading. I think that'll work out quite well. I'll let the worker do it for a change. I have done it quite a lot. So let's just get this set up. They can do one headland. Let's just see how they get on with that. I think that's the best thing to do. It would be the best thing to do if I set it up properly. There we go. That's much better. We'll let them do their thing. Is this going to be in the way here? Let's no. Should be plenty of room there. Okay, well, they're going to make a start. Let's get back in the New Holland. What we are going to do, where is it? There it is. Well, this can go in the back of the shed. Might not need that for a little while now. Right, okay, so here we are. This is what we're looking for. We rented this one before. £2,500. Yep. Let's go and get it. Let's get those bales out the way of that field, and then the worker can get to work on that one as well. Just drove past the worker on the way back from the dealer, and they seem to be doing a really, really lovely job, which means that'll be nice and easy to bale up. Lovely, so we shouldn't have to mess around with swathing, which will be very, very nice. So we've probably got about a trailer and a half's worth of bales here, I would say. I'm pretty sure there was about 30 odd, if I remember correctly. But what we'll do, we'll get them all loaded up, and as soon as the worker has finished on the other field, we'll get them set up on this one as well. Okay, so we didn't have as many bales as I thought, but actually I do remember now we did take some of them off the field because we were going to use them as grass, but then didn't, and yeah, that's a whole nother story. But wow, look at what I've just noticed. I am really surprised. Last episode we had a few bricks up. Now we've nearly got 2 full walls, nearly 3 full walls. That's rather impressive. They've done really well there. I'll give them their due. So, okay. Still need lots of cement bricks in the bags, but they've got a little bit to be getting on with, so that'll keep them busy. But yeah, I'm impressed by that. They've done fairly well there, considering what it was at last time around. So we'll get these into the shed over here if there's room. I don't know if there is actually. We might have to pull the TMR mixer out. Okay, so we're going to unload the bales here. Hopefully we've picked the right spot. I can't really get them in further across because if not, we're gonna block a lot of the other bales off. We've got some hay bales in the corner there and some straw ones, so these are just gonna have to stick out a little bit. But it doesn't matter because they are wrapped up, of course. Yep, that will do just lovely there. So realistically, I guess we can probably just return this. Maybe it was a little bit of a waste hiring it, I don't know, but I didn't really want to do it with a telehandler. So it felt like the right thing to do, but that was £2,500, very quickly spent, that is for sure. But we'll get that returned because obviously our baler is a square baler and that is not compatible, but never mind. Okay, let's see how the worker is getting on. Where are they? Nice, doing a very, very good job. So we can see we've got some more hail damage there as well. Not sure if I'm too fussed with that. It is only one patch. And it is only a grass field. So there we go, very, very good time, and the worker has finished. So what I'll do, I'll get it set up on the other field, and we'll come over here and we'll just get this baled up really quickly. We're not going to wrap it because we do need grass bales. So yeah, we'll have some lovely big grass bales at the end of that. There we go then, that's the worker on this field as well. We'll let them do their thing. We'll go and do some baling really, really quickly, make some lovely big bales. I'm sure the sheep and the goats will appreciate that for sure because we are very, very low on grass. Lovely, we've got some really, really nice big bales there. last little bit. Perfect. Okay, so let's get those unloaded as well. We'll leave the unfinished one in there for now because we are going to have a little bit more baling to do. I am a little bit worried. I completely forgot that on that field, when you put a worker on it, the one that he is on at the moment, they do seem to get stuck up by the chickens and the constructible. Completely forgot about that, and I've got a feeling if we go up there, they are probably stuck in the corner somewhere. So let's have a look. Let's see if we are correct or not. And no, okay. Okay, let's jump on board. Alright, they seem to be doing a good job. I shouldn't have thought that about them. They've done a really good job there. Lovely. Okay, so back into the telehandler. We'll get those bales off that field straight away. Some over to the sheep, some over to the goats. They can go straight in the spawn points there. That should keep them going for a very long time. Right, okay, 3 bales going over to the sheep here. That's a very good amount. We should probably have a rear weight on the back of this, I would think, because look how much that suspension is pushed down at the front there. The rear wheels are barely touching the ground. If we was to brake hard, I would imagine they'd come off the ground there. Anyway, let's get these into the sheep. Hopeful that this is going to keep them going for about 6 months or so. It would be very, very good if that was the case. So let's get them dropped there. Okay, let's see how they're getting on. They should have plenty anyway. Yep, that's great. They've got water. We'll just drag these out of the way. Leave that one there. Okay, I'll pick up the other 3 bales and we'll drop them off to the goats. There we go. So the worker has just finished their task. Very, very good. I didn't realise we had as much hail damage in the canola field as we do there. That's another one that's going to need ploughing up. 2 massive, massive patches. Very, very unfortunate. But there we go. What can you do about Mother Nature, I guess? I mean, I don't want to talk it up, and I do want to talk it up. We're still yet to see a tornado. I thought we might have seen one by now, but we haven't as of yet. Okay, so they're doing lovely as well. Water and food. Perfect. Got a little bit of milk there, but we'll leave that there for now because the dairy is doing absolutely fine with milk. So what we'll do, we'll get this put away. I'll get the voucher and the mowers put away. We're not going to do the baling just yet on that field. What I need to do is head over to the new plot with the New Holland and both trailers, and we're going to get that loaded up. Clear a few more trees out the way. Oh no, the heavens have opened. We're getting mud and rain all over our brand new tractor. Never mind. Okay, so we've got a few trees cut down, but we are going to have to cut a few more. So I'm just going to target 4 or 5, and then as soon as we've done that, I'll load the trailer up and we'll head over to the large sawmill. We'll keep that fed because I'm pretty sure that may well be out of wood now. So I'll get a few chopped down and we'll be on our way in no time. Okay, that will do. That was plenty. So we're not too far away from having all the trees cut down that we want out of our way now. There are a few more to go, but not loads, because all the ones sort of like along the edge, along the boundary, we are going to keep. So yeah, realistically there's only a handful here that we need to get rid of, and then we can really start transforming this place. I'm looking forward to making a start on it, because it's going to look so much different to what it is now. So I'm going to get the trees loaded up on the trailer and then we'll head straight over there. Right, okay, here we are. It wasn't the easiest of journeys, I'll be honest. The trees are going absolutely crazy there. Previous record is about 37,000 litres. I don't think we're going to get too close to that this time around. We've got nothing in there at the moment. Yep, 28,000, but even so, it's a really good amount. So let's have a look and see if we've got anything over here at the moment. We know we've got some plank long stacked up. Nice. So yes, we have had some more stuff come in over time. Great. Well, the wood beams would be great for the playground, and we must remember to deliver the planks long over to the museum, because we're going to make a start on that as well. And this here, this is our big loan payment. I have not forgotten about that. That's hopefully going to pay a nice big chunk off of our loan. Okay, great. Well, that's got us well away there. We should have some nice produce coming in. So I'm going to head back to the farm and get the tractor and trailers back. But that is going to be it for this one. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.